A new development in a CBS Colorado investigation. Nearly a year ago, we began investigating complaints about a company promising free electric bikes using Colorado's e-bike tax credit program. Now, new concerns are emerging. The company, formerly known as COE Bikes, changed its name, continues advertising free e-bikes, and is now drawing scrutiny from state agencies. Your investigator Karen Morfitt joins us live in studio tonight. And Karen, this is a company that we are hearing a lot about from our viewers.
Yeah, concerns everything from, is this a scam? What is this costing Colorado? And are these bikes safe? We went to the state and to the owner for answers and found a lot of mixed messages. Get a free e-bike. It sounds like a great deal.
They're still offering bikes on here.
But for some Colorado families, that promise has led to months of waiting, unanswered questions, and now concerns about safety.
She's like, oh yeah, it's a free bike. You know, you just have to be Colorado resident.
We met Mickey Marshall last July. She'd been waiting for a bike since 2024 after signing up with COE Bikes, a company promoting free e-bikes through Colorado's e-bike tax credit program. Participating retailers in Colorado who offer consumers a discount up front on any e-bike get the tax credit. $500 last year, and now $250. After months of waiting, Marshall says she was told a bike was finally available to pick up.
And then she's like, leave a review, you know, so and everybody knows it's not fraud and we're real.
Marshall encouraged family members to sign up too. Then Marshall says COE Bikes stopped responding.
When I went back, there was nobody there anymore.
CBS Colorado visited as well.
Says unit number 11 here.
Then we tracked down the company owner, Takuma Haygood, last summer after more customers came forward complaining they couldn't reach the company. At the time, Haygood promised everyone would eventually get a bike, but that he had admittedly failed to properly register with the Department of Revenue.
Then we technically weren't approved to get the credit at that time.
Here at Bear Trail Bikes, home of the free e-bike.
Since then, the business has continued operating, changing their name to Bear Trail Bikes while promoting similar offers, this time collecting only a sales tax. They have moved in and out of 2 additional locations and are doubling down on their promise that there's no catch to getting a free e-bike.
It is actually free, bro.
One Denver father who asked not to be identified says he finally received a bike from Bear Trail Bikes in May after waiting nearly a year. But he says it wasn't the bike he ordered.
We opened up the box and there were absolutely no instructions.
The bike is an Ursus Cub. The Ursus website has no information about where the bikes are made, and we couldn't find any record of the company registered in Colorado. The website does show the bikes are available at 3 stores: COE Bikes, Bear Trail Bikes, and Big Easy Bikes in New Orleans, which is also a Bear Trail bike company.
When I went to charge it, I thought the power cord looked really weird.
What concerned him the most was the battery.
I've been kind of a little bit uneasy about charging it, especially within the house, so I haven't charged it yet.
Colorado's Energy Office says in order for bikes to qualify for the tax credit program, they must be certified to UL standards and display that certification on the bike. Rob Sloan is the chief scientist for UL Solutions.
For a bike to earn the UL mark, our mark, it would have to come through a UL Solutions laboratory. And that we know how we test and how rigorous we are with those bikes and what they have to do to earn that mark.
That mark looks like this. The Ursus Cub lacks that certification or any. We asked Haygood about the safety concerns. He says the bikes are not UL certified, but that they are certified to UL standards like the state requires. He says they put it on the box. The state is taking notice. The Colorado Energy Office now warning consumers some bikes delivered over the last few months by Bear Trail Bikes could be hazardous to ride or charge. Bear Trail Bikes website says they are now pausing sales. Haygood maintains that the bike deliveries are being held up only because of the state not issuing payments in a timely manner. Now, the Colorado Office of Energy Office, as well as the Department of Revenue told us retailers don't see the credit until after delivery is made of a bike that meets state safety regulations.
information they say is verified through Department of Revenue audits. Now, because of tax privacy laws, Michael, they say they could not tell us just how much of the state tax credit money has gone to Bear Trail Bikes.
A lot going on here, and you can understand the frustration from customers and the concern from customers as well, which you hit on in that story.
Yeah, a lot of questions. Still looking for a lot of answers that we can't seem to get from the state or from the owner.
Karen, thank you. Karen and Brian Moss are your investigators here at CBS News Colorado. If you have a story that needs investigating, give them a call at 303-863-TIPS or email them directly at yourreporter@cbs.com.